Bokichiwa. Hello, everybody, and welcome to One Piece Live Reaction, Chapter 172. And now we're back from being 1 week on break, and now the chapter has been finally released as of today. And also, before we start, I would like to share this too, in remembrance of it's been 15 years since the original air date of the episode where Whitebeard declared his final words in the anime at the end of the Marineford War arc. I'll play him here right for you all right here. It's been 15 years since this episode exactly aired on the date of when this chapter's been released too. Let me see if y'all can see it.
あの宝を誰かが見つけたとき、世界はひっくり返るのさ。誰かが見つけ出す。その日は必ず来る。ワンピースは実在する。興味は。
And there you go. One Piece Sama is real. Yeah. So just wanted to share that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the chapter. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me go to the page here. This seems like it's a pretty big chapter, pretty long. It's quite a few pages this time. The Elbath I Admire. This is the name of our One Piece chapter 172. And we have the cover page with, oh, holy cow, that's Bon Clay. Man, we haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in forever. Man, he was a pretty favorite. I'd say he was a favorite character probably from the Baroque works back in like at the Alabasta arc. Hangman, it's been forever since we've seen him. Okay, we're gonna go to the very first page. Let's scroll down. The lift ascends to the Sun Realm, and now I guess we're going, yeah, because we're being left off from. They're ascending back up to the top from the underworld. The giants and the rest of the crew. And now we have Scopper Gaman on the page here, and then they're going up in the elevator. I'm going to read his very first words here. Or actually, no. Yeah, let me start it off on the right page, because it looks like this is how it's being read. These are three foes up there are three foes up there. Their objective is clear. They plan to abduct 10 children from Elbath. Yeah, that's what we remember seeing in the chapters way back before we got into the flashback, where we prior that they were trying to get the children, kidnap the children, and we know what their mission was, what the Holy Knights were up to, and they burnt the library down and all that. And they bound Nami, Usopp, Jinbei, and Brook over there on the side. And Robin got restrained too by Summers and his thorn power that he has. And take them to the 10 children will serve as living shields, and to take them to the Holy Land, leverage to turn the warriors of Elbath into battle thralls. These three humans did all this. To think that not even the giant warrior pirates or Yoson could stop them. Sorry, I have no excuse. So, I guess this is Gaban. I see Zoro on Hydrogen's left shoulder here, and then the rest of the giants here. Scopper Gaban's in their hands with Chopper. And I'm guessing Gaban is warning. He's trying to explain to them who they're going to face, because they're going back up to the top of the realm here. They may be kids, but they're still giant. Okay, we got Sanji here and Zoro together. Okay, that's Sanji that's there with him. Okay. Oh shoot, I didn't even see Sanji. He's on the left side over here in the corner in the other panel. Okay. He's asking, they may be kids, but they're still giants, right? How can three people our size move them? Question mark. And Zoro's just sitting there with 3 points. And now Gaban's talking again. One of them 3 is a woman. That's Gunko with a strange arrow ability. The children are unable to resist her. They just keep marching towards the West Village harbor. It's all over if they reach a ship and escape to the sea. It's all come down to that. Why can't we just take the kids back? One of the 3 is a man named Summers, and this is Gaban still speaking. I know him. I know a bit about him. Oh, okay. Yeah, we know he was president of the God Valley flashback, and he got his he got himself handed to him by Rayleigh. Freaking sent him flying. I remember reading that chapter during the flashback. Yeah, there's a little bit of a flashback of what he looks like here. As he's explaining, I know a bit about him. He became a bear man, a briar man after eating the thorn fruit. He can freely manipulate vines with sharp thorns. Okay, so he's explaining their abilities to Sanji, Zoro, and the rest of the giants here, and what they're going to be up against here. The vines can become transparent, and he whips them around the children. And then, oh shoot, I'm trying to remember her name now. The light-haired giant. I'm just gonna call her that right now. And she's holding Chopper and Gaban. She's saying, "So we can't just grab them. That's so cruel." So they're basically, yeah, they're wrapped around in the vines, and they can't just physically pick them up without being thorned by his ability. Indeed, they're as tough as iron. If we clumsily try to get the kids to break their line formation, they'll just turn into pin cushions. It's been so set up that they'll hurt each other. Okay, so it's like they just will smack into one another and hurt each other if they're going to try and interfere with this. I don't know how they're going to even try and attempt anything like this to rescue the children. I mean, unless one of them, Summers, is probably going to have to be defeated in order to like deactivate the fruit, or you're going to have some kind of really strong hotkey in order to break the vines on that the children are wrapped up in, which I'm sure that the giants have the power to do that. Let me read further. It's been so set up. Gaban's explaining further, and on top of that, the last one seems to have the power to make nightmares come true. Oh, okay. That's okay. That's the one that's extracting all the creatures and the flying demonic figure looking things from the dreams. They're all coming from him because of Killingham's ability too. The power to make nightmares come true. The things the kids find scary have come to life to prevent their escape. So it's like, okay, they got to deal with this. The kids may just appear to be wandering along in broad daylight, but it seems impossible for anyone to stop them. The intruders have set up some sort of twisted game with their 3 abilities. We'll save those kids no matter what. Seems like the quickest solution is to target the 3 ability users. That's exactly what I was just thinking. You know, they got to be taken out, but you can't. These they can't be fought without Conqueror's hotkey, or you're got to be actually with Loki. I don't see an issue with fighting these people, but for Sanji in particular, if he's going up against Summers or whoever he's going to fight exactly, he's going to need to get Conqueror's hotkey unlocked, which I'm not going to doubt he doesn't have it. Zoro, we know, has it, and I don't doubt he he's going to not hold back. Actually, man, I could just imagine Zoro getting his bandana ready, that black bandana on for this battle that he's going to end up fighting. And if he's going up against Killingham or whoever exactly that he's going to battle here. Even if they are immortal as they claim, they should be a way to take them down. We could try trapping them or crushing them, but maybe even eating them. Are you for real, man? You're not eating them? Oh, haha, sounds promising. Let's do this. It's the Sun Realm. Prepare to disembark. So they're arriving up. Okay, they're arriving at the scene, and they look pretty shocked. Okay, that must be, yeah, they're seeing the chaos that's ensuing up here. Dory and Brongy were boarded earlier, leading the charge with their crew, but they were shot down by these monsters. That can't be. This is beyond anything I imagined. Are there no limits to these nightmare monsters? Look at that. Is that the great Iraq? Or I'm sorry, I'm trying to mispronounce that. It's probably some Norse mythology creature, I'm going to call it. Is that you, Hydrogen? Koshuri Shah, I'm glad you're okay. I was in the realm of the dead. Tell me what's going on. You won't believe this. Listen closely. Oh, shoot. He wasn't affected. I thought, yeah, dang, he didn't get Dermy reversed. Okay. Dorian Brongy got turned into these powers by Emu. They were turned into the monsters. I'm remembering now. Dorian Brongy are trying to kill Elder Jorul. They all went crazy. Please, you've got to stop them. Koji-shun, what about the children? Ripley and the others went after them, but we've had no word on their status. The kids may have already reached the harbor by now. Hey, Rhodey, listen. Voyager was taken. This is bad. My little brother is one of those hostages. Oh, shoot. Okay, so one of the children is his brother. Okay. And he's just taking off running, hauling butt. Rodeo, I'll join you. Me too. Now they're all running after them. Okay, now Sanji and Zoro are down here, and I guess Sanji's asking the right panel here. Hey, hey Kashi, which way's the school? Nami-san and the rest should be close. So Sanji's definitely we know how he is, you all. Those instincts are definitely kicking in to protect the Nami and Rabasan now. Can you see the fire? It's coming from both the school and the library. Anyway, you said Dory and Broggy have gone crazy, Zoro's asking. That's right. I'm scrolling down here, and it looks like we're seeing a map of Elbath. Okay, so we're getting a general idea of where exactly everybody is here. Please hurry. Elder Drul's in trouble. Okay, so we got the school and the library here. Saw's down. The kids are over there. Okay. They're in the current location on the other side of this part of the tree here. Yeah, this is a pretty massive area. Breach number 8. There's the castle. Okay, Jorul's in the West Village. The child rescue team. Hang in there, kids. Be gone, you vile creatures. Okay, there's Rippy and the other rest of the giants. They're trying to go for the children. We're headed to the harbor, aren't we? If we get there, hostage group, there's the kids. No whining. We're warriors of Elbath, but we're not warriors. Okay, we're getting into the village. West Village. If you want to run, run. Have we no other choice, Elder Durul? Captain Dorian Broggy won't listen to us anymore. I won't retreat. There's still something I've got to tell Elbath. Please stop, captains. Open your eyes. Oh, shoot. There's, Broggy killed Durul. The dummy reverse possessed pirates en route West Village. So, dang, they're going and attacking the West Village. That's exactly where Durul is. Okay, there's the Straw Hats. The rest of them that are still bound. Near the library, the Straw Hats. The library is burning down. I doubt Chopper will be back anytime soon. And Brooks got off somewhere. Wait, Brooks not there? Let me see. Brooks gone off somewhere. He must be up to something. We need to get rid of these arrows before the kids are carried off. Master Darian Broggy, I can't stand seeing you like this. Okay, so Brooke must be using his soul ability um to go somewhere, because it doesn't look like he's even present here. So he must have went into his soul abilities and he's just floated off somewhere away from the area right here. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what just happened to my connection. It just completely went out, and I was in the middle of reading the chapter, so I apologize if that happened. I'll make sure to put it in the notification box, so you can uh, fix the part here what happened. So let me get back to reading. Okay, we're getting where the Straw Hats were being bound here, and Brooke was going off and disappeared. Okay, let's continue reading. The Wallace School and Library. The dummy reverse possessed pirates and roll. Yes, I already read this part. Okay. let's scroll down. Listen, people of El. Okay, there's a Denden Mushi. Okay, listen, people of Elmath. I will tell you everything before I die. Elder Gerol. Okay, so the elder is speaking. I guess he's making a huge announcement to the island of Elbath, or the yeah, to the island of Elbath, and he's saying, "Excuse me." Uh, our late dear King Harold, as believed in Elbath coming together with the rest of the world, our late dear King Harold, and to lead to his attempt to join the world government. There's Gunko possessed emu sitting here with, I guess, listening in with a death stare. But his efforts were stunned and portrayed 14 years ago on that fateful day. Elder Jarul, I saw it with my very own eyes. Harold and all these soldiers were killed by the act of a demon. Harold struggled to his last breath to keep Elbath from falling into that demon's hands. I heard my tongue failing that our people would rise up in revenge, leading into ultimate war our king never wanted. Oh, the citizens of Elbath are reacting here. Wait, so Loki didn't kill our king? Yeah, because they had this whole perception that were originally believed that Loki was the one who murdered Harold, when we know that he didn't murder him because he murdered him. He had to take him because he was possessed by Emu and he was attacking, and we know the whole story from the flashback without me. I'm not gonna go into all of that, but here, let me continue on. Loki took the people. Hold on. Loki took the people's anger upon himself when he sailed out to sea. He may have always been bullish, but he is innocent. Oh wow, Jarul is actually declaring his innocence. Wow. He's actually standing up for Loki here and telling them the truth. That's the the gist, but it's just not quite how I put it. Don't get carried away, Elder Jarul. Oh, this is Zoro. Okay, because Zoro heard the story in the beginning. He riding on his shoulder. Now today, 3 new demons have appeared to subject our nation. I had hoped this manner was behind us, but we are once more indeed of great power. Whoa. Okay, we got a large panel here with Summers sitting crisscross applesauce with his arms like this. Gunko just flying in the air with her arrow and giant bat wings, and then killing him and his half Sagittarius dragon body, or whatever kind of creature you want to call that. Seems this job's over. Guess I'll go back to sleep. Summers. What a lazy bum he is. Forgive me, little ones. Cover your ears if you can. Oh, there's Usopp. He's getting excited about this. And he's like jumping for joy over there with his eyes shut like this. Well said, Jarul. The Elmath I admire would never bend the knee. I'm speaking to you, demons, now. Or I'm speaking to you now, demons. You can take our culture and history, but let our little ones go. If you think this act will crush our spirit, you've made a grave mistake. We will not show you the same patience that Harold did. You speak of subjecting us and picture our people to be your slaves. Who the hell do you bastards think you're dealing with? Whoa, Jarrell is. I'm giving him a pass because he's standing up for himself and for the people of Elbath, and he's standing up for the things that Harold didn't do. I'm not trying to beat on Harold, but Harold was just completely deceived and completely just completely just swayed on one side and getting onto the world government and that contract that he signed, and we know what happened there. If the Harley prophecies are true, the world is bound to face a great divide one day. A great divide. I wonder if this is a hint at the this is kind of reminding me of the speech that Vegapunk gave in the history of the world and the land and the water and that whole mystery there. I wonder if this is something Gerald knows, maybe hinting about, because this is kind of leading into something else. Now, since I'm reading this, it's bringing me back to that. Let me continue on. Soon be it, from this day forward, all Elbath will stand against, or excuse me, we will protect the peace Harold dreamed of. Yeah. So be it, from this day forward, all Elbath will stand against the world government. Okay. Yeah. We know Elbath is going to side with Luffy and the Straw Hats Alliance, and with Schwell. We know that they're already partnered with Shanks because this is his territory. Did you really think that some Thorns illusions in this little reversey game would be enough to make us bow? I like this geezer. Oh, Zoro. Huh. I bet you do. 300 years ago, he was known as the strongest being to ever hail from these waters. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so Jarul, okay. He must have been one of the strongest giants in the old generations past because they have a different kind of lifespan. We know their characters' ages. They age differently. We will never submit to your dominion. What you say, proud warriors of Elbath? Question mark. Well said, Elder Jarul. He's getting them psyched up because they need hope because they're going in for a battle here. Usopp. Man, he's just melting over with this, man. That Elbath spirit is kicking in his blood now, and he's got all the hearts, man, and a tongue out and the eyes going. Elbath, I know and love, is back. We get it ready, Usopp. Focus on getting rid of these damn arrows. Yeah, they want to get unrestrained. Nami, he's not having it. We're finally here. Okay, so Zoro and Hydrogen have arrived, and whoever else that's there with them in this panel down here. They say if we get caught up between them, it's over. Don't worry, I have a plan. Zoro, you got a plan? Oh man, this is getting exciting because y'all, Zoro is a favorite. Well, he's a top Straw Hat that I like. He's probably one of my favorite Straw Hats. I mean, I have a few that favorites, but he's one of them. And seeing that he has a plan, I wonder what kind of character development we're gonna get out of this, and what this is leading into, and hopefully, I'm not trying to say this is a running gag, but I wonder if his plan is going to involve him taking a different direction because we know he doesn't have a very good sense of direction. He always goes the opposite way. He's going to go an opposite way and end up trying to counteract, and it's going to be to his benefit of whatever he's strategizing here. I wonder what kind of plan he's got here because at the same time, we know Luffy and Loki are down there in the underworld, and they're going to come in here crashing the whole thing, you all. Whatever he's going to plan, we know it's not going to go 100% because Loki and Luffy are going to come in there. Luffy's going to be come flying in there, Gear 5. Nika being revealed and probably shocking the pants off everybody, and Emu and Gunku's body is probably going to be responding to that. And then we're going to see what Loki's true form looks like of this fruit ability, this devil fruit ability that he has to the full extent, and what it truly looks like in true form. Man, this is getting exciting. So I bet Zoro's got some kind of he's got some kind of plan because it seems that since he's heard about everything that's going on now, he's got something up his sleeve, and I bet he's got a pretty good plan of whatever it is. So we're gonna find out what it is next chapter. So I'm gonna end it here. So that's the end of chapter 100 and a spark of resistance flares. Chapter 172 of One Piece. So we're gonna end it here. Today's the day of salvation. Believe that Jesus Christ died, was buried, and that he rose again on the third day for your sins according to the scriptures. It is a free gift of salvation if you choose to fully believe it. Ephesians chapter 2, verses 8 and 9. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that is not of yourselves. It is the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. For John 3:16. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, whoever shouldeth believe in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. As we say in Japan, Saranada. How does it say? It's Saranada. Sayonara, which means